Hi, this will be an Akashic Records reading today, bringing in some beautiful, kind, loving energy. Yeah. So, I wasn't actually going to come on. I'm just looking at the crystals that I've got. I'm kind of not so much unprepared of doing this, but I've just finished making some body butter and putting it in jars and what have you, and I listen to music when I make my products, and it's like I kept being, just move that little candle, reminded of the Akashic records, and I wasn't going to come on, but apparently there's a message for someone. I never know who my readings are for. I just do them when I get guided to. So I'm going to be also connecting with this beautiful black moonstone crystal, palm stone. It's quite nice to connect with the hands, you know, of just, I love working with crystals. So I've got other crystals: selenite, amethyst, fluorite, tiger's eye, I believe, and I'm not sure what this is. I don't know. I randomly pick up crystals. So red jasper, maybe? I don't know. I go to my friend's shop in Burley and I just look at the crystals and I'm like, I like that one and that one and that one. Well, I love them all. So I'm just going to go with it and see what happens, really. I had all of the cards ready. I've got a load of tarot, just to clarify, oracle cards, and then I was looking around for the Akashic tarot, and they were like sat over there. So I was just about to get started and I was like, where's the cards? Like, I'm actually, you know, the main focus of the cards, and it's like, oh, they're actually over there. So I don't know, I'm just like totally what's the word, like, I don't know, I just like, it's just something I really don't know. But yeah, I was just reminded of the Akashic records. Don't forget to do your reading before I get settled, you know, and do some other stuff. So okay, so I'm connecting with the daily guidance angels. I will put a link in the description of the cards that I use, because I feel it's nice if people want to learn about the Akashic tarot or the oracle cards that I connect with, you know. And I asked my friend actually about the Viking cards, and she got back to me. I think she's seeing her grandchildren at the moment. So I will find out. And I will do some readings, I think, with the Viking tarot and the oracle cards. And a friend of mine today put a post up of some tarot and oracle cards that she was selling like cheap for like £10 each, but there wasn't any Viking ones. So I've got loads of other tarot cards and oracle cards, so specifically I am connecting with those. So if she had any of those for sale, I'd be, yeah, definitely after that. So I feel that my guides really want me to connect with them. And what I find with cards is they come to you when, sometimes when you least expect it, or it can be something random. You know, like recently I went online and I bought I think, was it 4 tarot oracle cards that hadn't been used for like £19. So you don't always get that. And then there was other cards. I think these angel cards came up and they were about £25. And I was like, whoa. Maybe because it's Doreen Virtue, because I think a lot of her stuff is out of print. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so time to go. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. That's a beautiful card. Yeah. Okay, so where am I going to go next? I think I'll connect with the gods and goddesses and guardians cards. I've completely changed all of the cards that I connect with other readings or healings. So, and the crystals. There's always a reason why I choose the cards that I do and the crystals. So this reading is definitely for someone, because as I say, I was trying to put my body butter into jars, you know, blend it up and put it into jars, and I was listening to music, and it was just like, don't forget about the Akashic Records reading that you need to do. So I do get reminded just in my mind, you know, about it. So this is obviously for someone. Okay, the first card, Avalon Priestess, Intuitive Awakening. They wanted to come out, but that's too many. Imhotep Visionary. Yeah, that definitely wanted to come out. Meow Lisa, or Meow Lisa Balance. Sometimes I never know how to pronounce these. I don't know. Okay, so we've got Avalon Priestess, Intuitive Awakening, Imhotep Visionary, Meow Lisa Balance. Inanna, believe in yourself. So what I'm connecting with straight away, the Avalon Priestess, Intuitive Awakening, Psychic Ability. It's quite interesting as well, because she has a crescent moon on her third eye. Imhotep has the Eye of Horus. And Lisa, she also has a crescent moon and a full moon behind her. And she has the balance going on as well. So I feel, and also with Believe in Yourself, I feel that this is connected to someone in regards to their psychic ability. Very strong here. Maybe someone's questioning their psychic ability. We all do sometimes, but it's also not so much with people accepting, it's us accepting ourselves, you know, because there's still this connections to do with the psychic ability, and whether people believe it or not, I'm not here to convince anybody. Do you know what I mean? I'm not here to, that's not what I'm here to do. Amasaratu, no more hiding. Look. So someone, you know, they're feeling the need to hide their psychic ability. Very intuitive, whoever I'm connecting with now. Look at this. Ra, share your gift. This is all connecting with psychic ability. You just can't, like, the crescent moon, the third eye, Imhotep, the eye of Horus, Maulisa, the balance. Many would, you know, maybe say the balance between light and dark and what have you. Inanna, believe in yourself. No more hiding. And then Ra, his eye is covered as well. So, is that, what bird is that? That he's, it's my mind, you know, because my mind's so, I've got such a curious mind. And I ask questions, much to some people's annoyance. They're like, ooh, you know, you can imagine me as a child, can't you? I probably drove my parents bonkers. I probably did. Why this? Why that? You know, this and this. Who was I was chatting to? There's someone I was chatting to about psychic ability, and I was saying that I think I used to come out with some things, or I would say that something was going to happen, and then apparently, I don't know, I used to freak my mum out or something, because I would say, or something's going to happen, or there would be something and I would have the answer, and my mum would just look at me like, how did you know? Or I would come out with something that I wasn't supposed to know, you know, and like, yeah. But as a child, it's innocence, you know, it's innocent. Get my words out. It's innocence. It is, it's innocence. I just want to know what this bird is because I'm curious now. I don't know if it would say. But there's a particular bird that he has over his eye. No. I don't know what bird that is, but you know, I'm just curious, really. I don't know. Maybe I'll find out. I just thought it might say in the book. You know, sometimes, was it, did I do a reading the other day and it was like birds of prey came up. Bird of prey. The eagle, I think that came up as well. So, no, it doesn't say. I don't know, maybe I'll have a look at that. But there might be a significant to that because there's a reason why I pick up on certain things, you know. And birds can be very significant, like crows, ravens, eagles. Owls can be quite significant. That's not an owl though. I don't know what kind of bird that is, so I thought it might say in the book, but that's just I'm just curious really, because it's just interesting why a particular bird would be covering his one of his eyes, that's all. Butterfly Maiden, beautiful change. Athena, wise decision. So funny, I say about owls and then she's got an owl on her shoulder. So birds is very significant for someone as well. I just got albatross in my mind. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. Mermaid of Lemuria, joy. Sedna, there is always enough. So yeah, as I say, birds are very significant, I feel. Mary Magdalene, sacred marriage. Okay, just all of these. Epona, earth magic, horses. Yeah, horses are very magical. Cain, life force, energy. Last one, Kuan Yin, kindness and nurturing. So there we go, birds and horses. And a beautiful balance between the feminine and the masculine energy, which is beautiful. So shall we go into the Akashic records? Yeah, let's go. Okay, there's quite a few that have come out. Number 9, Archangel Michael. 8 of Forces, the lightning bolt. 3 of Roses, loving elementals. Hi, Mens. Hi. How you doing? You alright? Yeah? You got lots to say? 8 of Roses, Sangha community. You gonna come and sit with me then? You gonna come and sit? Come on then. Come on then, cheeky girl. Come on if you want to. Come and sit. Yeah? Good girl. Okay, so you're gonna sit down. Yeah? Okay, so the first card, Archangel Michael. Mind, because there's a candle there, be careful. Number 9, Archangel Michael. Beautiful. Come this way. No. You're so cheeky. There's a candle there and I'm just like, she's going straight for it, bless her. Number 9, Archangel Michael. Just makes me laugh when cats come in. So funny. Archangel Michael, so protection, angelic protection for you, but there's also 2 children. There's a little girl and there's a boy. Be careful. Good girl. And there's a little boy, so she's gone now. Number 9 could be significant for someone. So I feel with this, angelic connections, someone may feel that they have had angelic connections around them since they were a child, or they feel those connections around their own children, and someone's name could be Michael. And what's interesting, number 8 of Forces, the lightning bolt, we are meant to be having a storm tonight, supposedly. So that would be interesting. But the thing is that I'm connecting with, I feel that sometimes with that kind of energy to do with the thunder and lightning, even though it can seem quite overwhelming, it does clear some energy. I mean, that is quite an amazing picture, you know. I just got the calm before the storm. But then what I've usually found, if there is a storm and thunder and lightning and rain, the next day is absolutely beautiful and sunny. So it's kind of cleared energy. The Three of Roses, loving elementals. I love this card. It's so sweet and innocent. So this could also be connecting with children, which is beautiful. Innocence, you know. And there's like little fairies all around this baby. I think it's quite sweet. Beautiful blue sky. So I feel that this reading is connected to someone who has had a very strong psychic ability since they were a child, but they're not sure with showing it, you know. It's like they worry too much about what other people think, which is fair enough, you know. For me personally, I'm past caring what people think, to be honest. You know, it's like I was listening to a reader the other day and she's like, oh, you know, you might think that people think that you're crazy. I don't care if people think I'm crazy, you know. I think that they're crazy because they haven't got that, like, what's the word? So close-minded. Do you know what I mean? And if people want to make assumptions that people with a psychic or clairvoyant ability are crazy, then what does that say about them? You know, because children are very receptive. Children are innocent, children are very receptive. So I feel that someone has children, I don't know who this is connected to, but they're seeing it in a younger child. They've got a younger child. And they watch, you know, that children, when they do their role play, you know, it could be absolutely anything when they do their role play, and they've got such an incredible imagination and they can basically play with anything and make their playtime interesting for themselves. And I just got a thought of like of someone sitting back and watching their child and watching them being so imaginative, and they see that they have picked up a similar gift to them. Eight of Roses, Sangha community. So maybe, I can't get my words out. So maybe someone wants to connect with their community. They want to pursue in connection to do with their psychic ability, with the community, but I don't know. You know, people are going to judge you no matter what, do you know what I mean? So, and life is for living. I mean, they say that we only get one life, but I just feel if someone wants to connect in that way, you know, and in regards to with their community, then, you know, why not? Ah, okay. Number 3, Archangel Gabriel. So they could feel that they're being guided by Archangel Gabriel. Maybe they're dreaming. I don't know. Maybe they're dreaming about angels. Or they feel a strong. Or they're an artist and they've been... Wait. Okay, someone's been drawing. Someone's got an amazing ability drawing angels. I just got there. 3 of Forces, the bird's nest. Someone, I don't know who this is connected to, but someone has got some incredible artwork connected to angels. And it's not like anybody else's. Like, it's angels from their own perspective. That's why it makes it so unique. But I don't think that they've shown anybody. Yeah. They haven't shown anyone their work. It's a shame because, you know, I mean, there's some art out there that is just, that goes for God knows how much. I know for, you know, for some people it's not about the money, but who I'm connecting with is that they are incredible, but it's not, I don't know, the people that they're around, they're like, you shouldn't be drawing this, or they're worried too much about what other people are going to think. It's a shame to live your life like that. The King of Keys. Yeah. The Akashic Library, number 2. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait. Okay. So this is their life purpose. This is their... They might have actually connected with their own Akashic records. They've gone into their own Akashic records, or they get dreams or visions. And this is what they're meant to do. Their sole purpose is to draw. Like to use their psychic ability and to draw or paint angels. How incredible. I can't draw for toffee. I really can't. I've done some painting, but it's, you know, it's all right. But I love art, you know. Fascinated by it. But yeah, my gifts, I have different gifts, so everybody's different. But what I'm saying is that this is really important for whoever I'm connecting with. I now know why I was guided to do this reading, and when I was trying to make my body butter, you know, and I was listening to music and having cups of tea and, you know, doing what I'm doing, and every so often it'd be like, don't forget to do that reading, don't forget to do the Akashic Records reading. I was like, oh, okay, I'll do it, you know. So because this is really important for someone, they're incredible, and for them their artwork is not so much about making money, but it's really important that they continue what they're doing. If they don't want to show people what they're doing, you don't have to. But the reason why the Akashic Library cards has come out is to let you know that it's all in your Akashic records anyway. So even if you don't want people to see what you're painting or what you're drawing, or you know, maybe one day, you know. Wow, look, they're all falling out now. The waterfall, 6 of Forces, yeah. 2 of Scrolls, 2 worlds. So someone's been getting their ideas from the spirit world. Someone's been getting some inspiration. They could actually paint waterfalls as well. They might be like multi-talented, you know. It's beautiful. 1 of Roses, commitment. 1 of Forces, the Akashic field. These came out together. Yeah. So there's a relationship coming, and I feel that the spirit world has a hand in this as well, with commitment. So maybe someone in connection to do with their commitment, maybe they will show their future partner. They will feel comfortable to show their future partner what they've been drawing, what they've been painting. And it gives them a sense of comfort as well. It's like, you know, when people, the protection cloak, I just got protection cloak and protection bubble. I feel that whoever this is connected to, when they do their art, they feel very protected. By the angelic realm, even though this says the Akashic field, but yeah. It's beautiful, this is. Okay, right, where am I going next then? I was guided to get out the Everyday Witch cards, so I'm just going to pull a few of these. Oh, that one wanted to come out. Judgment. Okay. Oh, that didn't take long. 10 of Wands. Yeah. Who is under judgment? My words are like all over the place. Who is under judgment or feeling like they're under judgment, and they're carrying like a lot on their shoulders right now? The Fool. Yeah, but then there is a sense of feeling free. It's like when someone does their art, even though they're like, oh, I'm probably going to be judged for this, and you know, it does create some burdens for them, but then there is another sense that it helps to make them feel free, you know. It's like with the Fool, I just feel that when they've completed their art, they're like, yeah, I'm really happy with myself, you know, giving themselves credit. 10 of Swords. Knight of Wands. Oh. I feel with this in connection, I'm still going with the artist, is that You know, there's some people that don't really appreciate art. Do you know what I mean? They don't appreciate it. And I think maybe someone, my ear, I don't know, my ear's kind of just got ringing in my ear, my left ear, like a bell, really loud. I'm like, oh, yeah, I feel that they showed their art to someone and they weren't very appreciative of it, you know, and it was quite hurtful for some reason, you know. So they're like, I'm not doing that again. But I feel that Knight Pentacles, someone will come in and they will appreciate you for who you are, for you being different, for you being unique. Because if everybody was the same, like, life would be boring, wouldn't it, really? The truth, yeah. Because maybe because art is an expression, isn't it? And to some people, they might see something in art and it makes them feel uncomfortable. And that could be why this person does the art, because they're guided by the angels or the angelic realm to do it. And that's for a reason. The Hanged Man. So I don't know if they're stopped doing at the moment. And they've been focusing on other things. Maybe. Everything is art, you know, in life. And I don't listen to anyone anymore in regards to what I do. I don't listen to people putting me down or anything anymore, because, you know, I just don't. The Hierophant, connecting with the divine. Divine says, yeah, we love what you do. Never mind if nobody else does. You love it. We love it. So keep going. Four of Pentacles, yeah. Some people just get jealous and envious of people's talent and they want to keep it for themselves. The Hermit. Yeah, some people do, you know. I think everyone should celebrate their talent. Everyone's got a talent. Like, even people say to me, like, oh, I don't know how I could, like, make your products, you know, body butter and all the other stuff that I make. And obviously I do readings, healing, all sorts of things. The world, number 21. And I said, well, I just get on and do it. I don't, you know, 10 of Cups. I was just guided to look at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups. The Sun, number 19. Yeah. I just, you know, I just get on and do it because I enjoy it. And sometimes if we enjoy something and others don't have anything to focus on, then it makes them jealous and envious. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, well, just get on and do what you're doing. Never mind what anybody else is doing. Like, Queen of Cups, Two of Cups came out together. So whoever this is connected to, you will be appreciated for who you are. Someone will love you for it, you know. I mean, obviously, it's important to love yourself. But You know, some people have got nothing better to do to criticize other people. The High Priestess, yeah, intuition. Someone's using their intuition about something. They know that this relationship is coming in. They do, they can sense it, they can feel it. But yeah, never mind with people trying to criticize what you do, and you know, if people focus more so on themselves instead of what everybody else is doing, do you know what I mean? Because, you know, people wonder why their life sometimes falls apart because they're too busy focusing on what everybody else is doing, or they're quite happy to criticize another person about what they've made or what they do or anything else. And I'm just like, well, these people need to really look at themselves, you know, because a lot of the time they're just miserable, and it's like, well, you know. Oh, number 13, death, and Ace of Swords came out together. Yeah, doesn't necessarily mean a death. But you got death, and then you got Ace of Swords, Sword of Truth. Yeah. So someone's speaking their truth. And the underworld have heard you. The shadow have heard you speaking your truth. Good karma. You know, sometimes it's not so much about the balance between the light and dark and good and evil and this, that and the other, you know, because you even find that the shadow, oh look, the moon. Number 18. Some shadow connections can love art, actually. Yeah. Yeah. I bet they do. I bet they do. Yeah. 6 of Cups. This could be connected to childhood. Yeah. So someone reminiscing about their childhood. All they've been painting and sketching since their childhood. 4 of Cups. Yeah. The Emperor. I feel in connection to do with this reading, it's not so much this person wanted to make money, they love what they do, but you are appreciated, you know. And I feel there's a male ancestor. I feel like the Emperor is a male ancestor that's come through also. And they watch what you do and they love it. They're your biggest fan, apparently. They're like, oh, they don't realise that I'm watching what they do. Oh, wow, what they do. But they love it. Ace of Cups. Also a feminine energy. This is connected. I feel that there's a feminine energy and a masculine energy, maybe connected, like Nan and Granddad. grandma, granddad, grandpa, and nan, I don't know, however people kind of resonate with their elders, you know. Page of Swords, yeah. That's the truth. Oh, what a lovely reading. I do love it when it's quite random, because I never know what's going to come out, and this is definitely for someone. I don't know who for, I never know, but that's what makes them so interesting. Celebration, 3 of Cups. Yeah, celebration time. Enjoy it. This life is meant to be celebrated. Yeah. It's meant to be celebrated. Why not? Wow, this is a word. Forbearance. Do not be deterred by the thorn amidst the roses. One interesting word. Okay. Oh, it's too many. Transform, emerge with beauty and grace from your cocoon. Should we go for one more? If one, oh, say if one more wants to come out. Woods, be calm, soothing, mysterious and full of life. Beautiful. Okay, let's connect with the quantum illumination activation guidance cards, and then I'm going to finish this reading. So interesting. I absolutely love doing these readings. Okay. Oh, there's 3. I was only going to do 1. Okay, I'll go with 3. Connexus. The Connexus opens your connections with other light beings that are around you or in contact with you. These are the protectors and navigators of your dimensional reality of your being. Taurus. Taurus is the own planet free energy system, which we all can use at any time. We are here to use this system, therefore imagine the mandala above, and this will help you tune into its frequency of Earth and beyond. Soul Star Chakra. The Soul Star Chakra is your highest connection from your crown chakra to main source of creation itself. You can tap into this never-ending energy source, for you a part of God. Shine on and feel it. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this Akashic Records reading, and I will see you again soon. Look after yourselves.